Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is taking off the grill here. I'm going to clean this outside with probably some Windex. And here's the screws that were holding both those on. Nothing matches. Whoever worked on this last just used whatever they could find, it looked like. So I'm going to go to the hardware store and find some nice screws, maybe some brass ones. We'll see what I can find though. Here's the fan. Next I'm going to take the blade off so I can clean underneath and get all the dust out of the motor there. It's pretty dirty. The big dust bunny. And this cable looks like it's fine, but I am a little worried about some of this wire in here, so I might go in and check that to make sure it's not broken or shorting out. But I don't think I have much work to do on this except for just cleaning it up. And I also mentioned in the last video that I think the original color of this was avocado green. Just because of the poor job that the person did painting it, I don't think it was done at the company. That could have been a primer, but I don't see green anywhere else. But oh, I guess there's some there. But I would like to bring it back to its original color eventually, if that was its true original color. I'm just kind of not sure because of how thorough of a paint job they did, but how terrible of a job they did masking it. So it could have been done at the factory that way. Because yeah, this is all sprayed on, this isn't brushed on. Well, there's another bad job there. So maybe it was done by somebody. Yeah, I think it was. You see some runs there. That's how you take the fan blade off, for people that don't know. Screw usually in the side of the post there, and that just screws down into the center, holding it in place. Alright, so once you loosen up this screw here, sometimes these are going to be stuck on there just from being there for so many years. I went ahead and I sprayed a little penetrating oil in the hub there. I'm just slowly rocking it. I'm trying to pull it straight off evenly. There's special tools you can get to do this, but I don't have those tools. It's coming. And it finally popped off. Here's the electric motor. I'm going to clean all the dust out there, and this is marked with an oil spot indicator. I'm going to use some of this. This is it was sold for sewing machines, but it'll work for things like this. I don't use WD-40 for any lubrication unless it's something extremely light. That stuff will evaporate pretty quickly. This will last a little bit longer, a few years, where this will go away within a few weeks. So generally only use this stuff for breaking things loose. Like for me, I had to get that blade off, but I'm just going to clean that. It's really dirty. I'm just using a bottle of blue window cleaner. Just soak it really nice. That'll come off. All that dirt should come off really easy now. I'm starting to think this was just a really bad factory paint job, because everything seems to be thoroughly covered, where someone who would have done this poor of quality painting would have skipped over masking off a lot of things. Looks like at the manufacturer they never bothered taking off this plastic bag. So I'm going to cut that all off. This wiring looks okay, so I don't think I need to redo it, I just need to clean it. And that's a little better. Still need to clean that out though. I got the motor removed from the fan case, and I opened it up, and it is a mess. So I'm going to completely disassemble it, wash everything, and put it back together and oil it. And then it should run like new. Alright, so every time I plug this in, it starts spinning up, but then the GFI outlet trips, the 15 amp breaker trips. So I don't know what's going wrong here. Well, I figured out why the GFI kept tripping. I plugged it into a different outlet that's not plugged into one. I turned this on, and I had my hand on the handle here, and it sent the power right through me. So there's a ground fault. There's no ground on this, so it's just going to go to the chassis and through the person who touches the chassis. So I'm thinking maybe when I sprayed all that Windex in there, it could still be wet. So I'm going to let it dry out, and I'm just going to reassemble it for now because I'm pretty sure that's the problem. And once it's all done, maybe I should put a ground cord on this. That'd be a smart idea. Alright, plugged in. I'm assuming this still has a ground fault because it's still a little wet, but as long as I don't touch the chassis. Nice. And it's all clean now, and it's not shiny, but it's clean. And now I need to clean these grills and find some more screws for them. And it'll be all done. I'm going to get little rubber grommets too so that I can put them in between the, the metal so that it doesn't rattle. And there it goes. That is some breeze. For $7, that's the best fan I've ever bought. And no longer shocks me, yay! So that means whatever was in there dried up. So should work fine on overplugged into the other outlet now. Just for some reason I kept tripping the ground fault, which is in his office, and shuts off like the whole every outlet that's installed after that GFI outlet. Which, anything goes wrong, like you drop a hair dryer in the water. Normally they're used in by sinks, but very happy with this fan. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.